Let me ask you a question. I want you to take a guess. What's the one word that makes people millionaires and billionaires? I want you to comment below. Now, what did you write down? Did you write down luck, timing, attitude, mindset, product, quality, team? What did you write down? I want you to imagine this. If you had $86,400 in your bank account and someone stole $10 from you, would you throw away the remaining $86,390 and try to get back to that person? Or would you just say, you know what, forget it and move on? Imagine there's a bank account that credits you $86,400 to your account every single day. But there's one catch. It carries over no balance. It means whatever you don't invest, you don't take out that day, it gets to zero. Now, what would you do? You would draw every damn dollar now, wouldn't you? Well, you and I, we do have that bank account, and that bank account is called time. Every single day, you have 86,400 seconds deposit to your life, your time bank. How would you spend that time? It carries over no balance and doesn't allow any overdraft. You see, you've heard of the concept of return on investment, ROI. Now, but here's a more powerful concept, and that is ROTI, and that's return on time invested. That's correct. Now, you see, most people, when they think about that one word that makes people millionaires and billionaires, very often the word that comes to mind is what? Hustle. You gotta work your face off. You gotta eat shit for 10 years. And you know what? Hustle, that's part of it. That's a fucking given. That is like the price of admission to get in the fucking door. You don't even hustle, forget about even trying to get in the game. That's just to get your foot in the door. But that's not the word that makes people millionaires and billionaires. When I was getting started, I was hustling, right? I was living in a one-bedroom apartment with my mom. And when I hear these concepts, hey man, you gotta work for 10, 20, 30 years and eat shit for 10, 20 years. Here's the problem. I had bills to pay. I was the only child in my family. I had to take care of my mom. And after my mom and dad got divorced, I have to be the man that provides for my family. And I couldn't wait 10, 15, 20 years. I had to make some money, and I had to make some money right now. Nothing wrong with hustle, but that's not what made me a multi-millionaire. Now, so what's that one word? That word is leverage. I want you to imagine if you want to lift a big, heavy stone, and you try to do it with your two hands, right? And it doesn't even move, and you try your very best. However, if we can use a long pole, use some kind of lever, and we can lift that up, suddenly with same manpower, now I could lift that heavy stone. That's leverage. The definition of leverage is maximum productivity with minimum effort. Maximum productivity with minimum effort. So let me give you some examples. There are many forms of leverage. Many forms of leverage. I'll give you, let's say, 4 today. Number 1, it's what I call money leverage. Imagine you are buying a piece of, let's say, real estate, a property, and you borrow from the bank. You put down your 10%, 15%, 20% down payment. You've heard of that concept. And then you borrow the rest. It could be 90, 80% or 75% from the bank. That's a money leverage. You're using the bank's money to create more wealth and to build your business. Or you want to buy some kind of new equipment for your company, and you go to the bank, or you go to an investor to borrow some money. That's a form of money leverage, right? Or it could be a line of credit from the bank. That's money leverage. An investor, that's money leverage. The second form of leverage is what I call marketing leverage. Now, what do I mean by that? Imagine if, let's say, I'm running an ad on social media, and I create that ad once, just kind of maybe like this, maybe it's like a video ad, and I run that ad, and it's seen by 10,000 people, 20,000 people, 50,000 people, 100,000 people, 24/7. So even though I am not there, quote unquote, marketing and selling, but my ad is working for me, it's being exposed, it's being viewed by tens of thousands or even millions of people. Yes, that's a form of leverage. It's called marketing leverage. And the third form of leverage is called people leverage. People leverage. So what do I mean by people leverage? By having the team, by hiring someone to do the task that may be your time, your hourly rate that is X amount of dollars, and you can hire someone, you can outsource, you can delegate, someone whose hourly rate is a little bit lower than you and they can handle certain tasks. Having that team member, that's people leverage. The fourth form of leverage is system leverage. Example, let's say if for my bookkeeping, I am using QuickBooks to manage my finance, to do the bookkeeping. That's a form of leverage, a system leverage. Or let's say if I am managing my email list, I'm using an email system that allows me to craft one message and goes out to 2 million people. Well, that's an email system, that's technology. I'm leveraging technology to grow. That's another form of leverage. There are many, many forms of leverage. I would challenge you, I want to think about anyone who is a millionaire or billionaires. They have highly utilized different forms of leverage in terms of finance, people, marketing, and system. So that's the one word that makes people millionaires and billionaires.